Hey everybody, it's Zyle here. Welcome back to another Oxygen Not Included complete disaster of a base that we were trying desperately to get out of this tailspin. I'm in a bit better mood today, a little less stress, but it's already all starting. So if you had watched the last episode, you know what's going on. We are trying to wire in some kind of system that's going to allow us to pump some of this really nice hot heat into the base and start getting things online, especially the mealwood. Even this stuff is, well, they're just falling behind. That's the problem. We're in this really bad cycle of having to have everyone focus on making food because we can't get any other food in the mush bars going. So that is the real kicker. Plus, we're just working at some insane stress levels due to water that was leaking and so on. So, going to keep trying. Got some plans. I understand that maybe that this was not the smartest move, trying to loop it back in. Instead, I should have brought it down into maybe one of these or reservoirs, or even built one somewhere, and just caused a closed loop until the stuff was, enough heat had been absorbed out that it was cold, and then I would just get rid of it and bring in a new batch. But whatever, we're so close to having this done. I think it's what we're going to do. The problem is that as we face these starvation issues, that is the huge kicker. I can't force them over here because it's so critical that we keep the food online. So let's give it a shot here and hope that we can somehow just get this thing to go. It's going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. I do need to get some of that water online, but we got to double check here that we got our priorities all set. Yeah, everything is set there. Got everybody pretty much telling everyone to cook. I'd almost say Nisbet, we need to back her cooking off and just hope she can keep building. Not even supplying. She's just got to priorities. She's got to dig, and no, there's no digging over there. Well, maybe there is. We're going to go like that for now. Kind of try and force this where she'll go and do that. We've pretty much got everything else shut down, at least to a priority. We got to get this back to an 8. We don't want her to do anything. We don't want her to do any of this stuff at all. Just need her to focus on that one thing. Okay, I have to hope that the cooking little train here can just somehow keep pace. And she will run off and keep trying to get this done. It's the only way I can see getting out of this. Got 3 on deck for starvation. Okay, we got a single. Nope, back to 2 again. Okay, we are. I think that's all I can do is just kind of keep this going. Before I was in the last episode, I was trying to do priority stuff, doing priority craziness, but it was, it's so dangerous. It's so dangerous to do that, because then they get stressed, they skip out, they don't keep their routine going, and if we fall behind the food at all, it's gonna crash and burn. So if they can just maintain the food, and I think that our little friend Nisbet will hopefully be able to pull this off if she just focuses on, they just keep on cooking. Yeah, she is working pretty hard. Yeah. Okay, I think we got a level of sort of a process going where we're seeing that. Now the only problem is as soon as if this power goes off, I have to immediately tell them to red alert on it. And it's getting to where all of a sudden it's gonna stop, and there's no coal available there. And then now we have to emergency up one of them. They have a long run to go to get the coal. Yeah, we'll just get that back going there. Like even that could have kind of screwed things up. Okay, Nisbet's running back off again to try and get some stuff done. Okay, I just maintained a full cycle since I started recording, where they kept the food in motion. And Nisbet did get, oxygen is not a problem. Nisbet did get a few more pieces done. Actually, I have slowly seen maybe a little bit of a buildup. There's literally nothing else I can do but just sort of let this cycle. Come on, Nisbet, keep going. You're getting there. You're getting there. This may be like one of the hardest steps, getting that pump online. It's so tempting to just red alert it and get it done, right? Like it's so tempting. But I just know if I do that, I'll fall behind in the food production and then we'll have issues. Food poisoning everywhere. Not entirely sure how that's happening. We got this in here cleaning stuff. How am I getting food poisoning? They washed their hands when they used the bathroom. Water's not infected or anything like that they're using. I don't think. Certainly don't see they pump it out of these, and these look zero surface germs. I'm not entirely sure how that is occurring, but it seems to be. You've got some shine bugs sort of floating around sterilizing things. But they all have food poisoning. Or at least two of them do. This shine bug, I never want it to leave. I should be blocking over here now. I hate to do this right now, but honestly, I want that shine bug to stay in here. It's only going to be an 8, though. There's more important things to get done. Now, I think this is the process. I think this is the process that makes the most sense, is just to let them keep on making food. Even the stress is slowly starting to go down because they haven't been running through water. That was another big problem. We kept on getting water over here. But we are slowly easing the stress back because they don't get wet. They're getting some yucky lungs now when they drift through here, which is also causing stress. I did research deodorizers. I think I'm going to stick a couple of them in just to maybe get that to turn into normal oxygen. This is fine. This is actually producing oxygen. So that's like, if you see, all right, so it's actually not a bad thing that I got going on here, but I better get the cleaning going on it. So I am going to kind of red alert into this. Okay, so that's done. And let's just give them some power. Hopefully that's not going to derail things too much by having them just spin a little bit, because it's nice and close. So, oh, we're out of power again. This is starting to go through. Basically, what I want to do is right now stop it. I think that's what I want to do for now. Now see if they can pull through this next starvation cycle. Okay, gonna have to keep microing this gene now. These mush bars. So now I need gene, and next would be bubbles. Okay, there goes gene. Okay, let's turn on bubbles. Yep, and Harold. Who's next? Harold. He's on. Let's turn off Gene. What's Bubbles doing? Eating. Okay, and then consumables. Let's turn off Bubbles. Hopefully Harold will get food. Harold just went and ate that one. Okay. Consumables. Let's see who's next on deck. Turner. Okay. Now it's not as bad. It's back to Gene. I think we'll turn it back on for everyone again. Now, what is this doing? It is heating these up. The air is heating up. Of course, it will take longer for it to get into this stuff, I assume. Yeah, we're starting to see a possible. Starting to see where it might work. We'll have to watch this. Okay, we still got a ways to go. Yeah, I knew this wasn't going to be an instant fix. And my idea of cycling it, even though it uses power, would be that this is much hotter than what ends up. This just sort of ends up stabilizing. And I know it's going to still warm. I just feel like maybe if I rotate it, it'll be better. So I am going to just let it rotate for a bit. I don't know why this is coming like this. This is not done correctly. Be like that. I can always pause it again if I get this stuff all full of like a little bit higher. What? No, 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 no. And this is wait until this is showing me hot stuff again. That seems to be about right. I'm gonna do this. Let this hot stuff sit here. And the oxygen that mingles with it is very hot. It's so amazing how, like, clearly I should have built this one lower so it would have been on the plants. Right now, the oxygen here is 25, and the carbon dioxide, or like it's all lower, not mingling that well. I have to assume, though, it's slowly starting to have an effect. I'm just wondering if I'd really screwed this up by not having this baseline with it, and if I should run a piping on that just to make it work even better. I think I'm going to do that. Just wire it in preemptively like this. Uh-oh, power again. Oh my god. Good, he actually filled it. And I'm making a radiator. Why would I not have had this here done? can't even power anything. Like I can't get things red alerted or anything because if this even hiccups, it's starting to gain a bit. What I would need is a food drop. I don't want to get carried. Like this is looking good, but I don't want to get too carried away with it. I think Nisbet's just gonna, you know, she's gonna have to run around and do everything by herself until this gets like, this would have to be over 8,000 for me to have confidence in it. 10,000 actually, because then that would be a whole cycle that they'd be ahead of the game. She's almost got it done. We'll try that. Oh man. No sand on this map, is there? That's not good. Not good. So, this is not a sand map. I'm gonna have to make sand. Now we're gonna have to get this. Hold on. This looks like it's almost ready. Let's connect this, but not do anything. And let's connect this one. That should work. Yeah, it's gonna come through there. Okay. Are they making sand or what? Okay, who's on sand? It'll be our operator. He is told to, oh, but he's got other things. Let's drop these down a bit. Need him to make sand. Okay, now somebody get this going. Okay. I think we should run another one of these across here as well. Now. Okay, it's starting to work. It's gonna take time though. You have to be very careful with this. Just not bad. It's very cold though. Power, guys, come on. Oh, they are all running down for it. Okay, good. Good load. Good amount. Get back at it. Should be fine. Oh. I'll take the coal. Three tons of coal is like pretty good, especially because it's right there. They can get it easier. Now that's why this is starting to kind of pump down, because we were augmenting it with algae. Not really in a position to go chasing algae. I could easily get some there though. There's another nice patch. Oh yeah, it's down in here though. The end of this list. Not a lot. Okay, these are coming online. Even over here, there too. Oh, here's our first one. Good. So we're bouncing around now. Kind of doing both things. I think that we're very close to... We just need this one to finish. We need a bridge here. Just for now, we'll do it like this. I'll need to restructure this in a bit. But right now, this is holding its temperature pretty good. Oh no, it's down to 25. That's not bad, though. I think we can do this. Hook up this for now. Now we get another nice pass of warm water in here. Okay. That should heat up things, along with the fact we're getting this barrier in. Just need a round of mealwood to crop, and things will be a lot better. We're like very close to having some level of stability. Still a little cold over here, are we? Yeah. Yeah, we need to purge this. So I need to get this configured correctly. Okay, so this has to be like this. We're gonna come in, coming down through here, then down through here. So we need to replace this one, deconstruct this. And we're going to make this the opposite way. We go that way. Cut this off here. So that's going to not be like that. And that's going to be like that. There, but not here. Not here. In, snaking through. But then a last step like this. Okay. Okay. So now this is working correctly, and then I want to purge it because it is yeah. This is nicely cooled. Bring it in on this hot one. And then we'll see. We should be, no, we're not quite there yet. Wait until we get the 40 plus happening. Maybe it's not going to. Maybe it is, it's really pulling the heat out. 42, 41, 40. Yeah, there we go. It's there. Okay, let that sit. Yeah, look at that. Look at that rosy glow coming. This is probably a pretty good little heat shield or heating cold shield here with the extra it has. Oxygen is still, it's not a problem, that's for sure. Could easily become one. Don't think it's an issue though. Okay, I'm seeing now. I want to see these ones with the no seeds get populated. It will dig this out now. Okay, so 8,400 kcals on deck. 92. Starting to get ahead of it. If we want to get over the meal lice completely and off of this, we need a lot more of these. Yeah, there's just got another one planted, so a seed popped. Should be starting to see the seeds come through pretty good. I think we'll try and extend this to like about that far. And then I think we'll move this. Okay, and then we'll build more of these in here. We'll get these going this way. That's going to be a good... That's going to help. Breaks are even colder. You know, it gets cold around here. Minuses. Probably heat shield through here. Yeah, I'm going to draw that in. I'm not going to prioritize or anything just so I remember what I was thinking. Yeah, it's all reasonable. I think ultimately the heat shield will run up this way. The cold shield. I think we'll just sort of do that for now. And get up here, we'll just build a ladder. I'm gonna build like that. And then we'll remember to further do this once we once it gets done. It's gonna take them a while to get around to that, but Just so I have kind of the idea of what I want to do, and I think I'm just going to literally run up here and connect over. Yeah. I think I'll finish drawing it out. What I had in mind. We want to do like this eventually. And I think we're going to end up doing something like that. I'm going to ask the question now is, what's the stress? Cold air is not helping. Low oxygen is not helping. That's the main two things. We know we have low oxygen. I don't think we have any oxifern seeds. We do have one right now extra. But I don't want to crack it. It's too cold. It's not bad. Really, what I want to do is move these. Yeah, I think I will. So I think we're going to cancel this and simply go down one more level. This, deconstruct that, dig out this, deconstruct this. Over here, we're simply going to have to add a ladder, and they'll be able to get that. That going as well. What do we got? Alrighty. Power-wise, too. Once they get this figured out, throwing those in there. And we will be connecting that. Like that. And then there'll be automation. Automation wire that's going to go like that. Oops. Okay. What's the bulk of our food? Meal lice. I don't think it's enough yet. What we can do, though, is we can remove this one to slow it down a little. Keep that combo going. I think, though, we're going to turn off this. Make them eat it when it's cooked. And the other thing, too, is I guess we could cook meal lice, right? Does it take water, though? No, I don't want to do that. It takes water. We want to get them over the meal ice, but we don't have enough going yet for that to work. We need to have this combo, but if we can make this a bit better along with the meal ice. I think they're all allowed to consume it, yeah. Okay. It's starting to be where I'm feeling a little bit better. Okay, so this water is done. It's less important now as it was, but it's still important. So really now we've got to get on this, but that's so cold. And that's what I don't like about it. Whereas now we are starting to have a system where we were cooling this stuff, but it's so hot. So I've got to think about the water situation. I guess I could do a water. I don't want to spend the power on that. But I could do a water combinator system where I'm mixing the very cold with the very hot. And make a water center. We'd have to filter this, which is fine. We were already filtering that before. We just need the brine destabilizer to do that. I've certainly built those things before, and they work fine. But it'll work a lot better with water if both inputs come in as pure. And it mixes together. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to plan it out. I'm going to keep it out here. Or do I want to have it inside somewhere? Actually, no, we just put it all in here. Nah. I don't know why I built all these. Well, wait a minute. What is all this? There's a lot. I got a bunch of water here. Hold on. So this stuff has just been for. Oh, that's why it's going so fast. We converted it, but now we're not bringing it back out. It's been feeding the oxiferns. So we have to get it tapped into to this thing for now, and we'll do something different with this because this is done. Right? This is completely. I'm sure it needs sand or something. I don't know why it's not doing that last packet. Does it need a certain amount? Yeah, whatever. We'll do it like this. We're going to take this off of this line. So effectively decommission this. And then we're going to put this one back on. Use that. That scared me for a minute. I thought I'd suddenly run out of water completely. This is the out. I might as well just put her there. And then this now changes to not being part of that anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That'll last for a little bit of time. That's nothing to sneeze at. But we want to create a water, and I just want to do it here because I want to start to warm up the map, even out here. I'm going to do something crazy design here. Yeah, I'm going to put up a ladder here. I'm just going to simply be making I'm not going to make it insulated. Want it to impact this? No, I don't. I want to keep this free. Put a basin on it. About 6 tiles. This. Down into it. Up. This. Then we'll need to click this out. this out. That's step one. Step two is refinement, research. Yep. Next is we will move this. I think we're going to put that in its own room over here. Like this. So I want to start digging this stuff out. Looking for oxyfern seeds. All this can come out, actually. Okay, so the food problem seems to have been corrected. I'm still not going to do any easing up on it. We got them off mush bar. Now they're at least eating mush fry. Until we get some more seeds, we don't have a whole lot going on. They're still having some problems keeping up, I'm noticing. Yeah, all this is not priority. I just drew it in so I knew what I was doing. I'm just starting to get some shaping going on. I'll prioritize what actually needs to be done. This can be removed, actually, now. And then the next thing is this. We're going to do this. And we can certainly finally replace their floor. Something a bit better. This one can get all figured out as well. Again, no priority, just finally I've had a moment to think. We'll just do this one like this for now. Okay, so this one can be disconstructed. There's a bit of a rosy glow starting. We'll let that simmer. we lose access to our coal or something? There's nobody going to get it. It's reachable. Yeah, so it's not that. Oh, is this? Yeah, no, it's reachable. It could be because the battery's not low enough. Although I'm surprised that they would be. But maybe. Maybe. Okay, that's fine. That's back online again. Now it's just a matter of, is there going to be any more oxiferin seeds present in any of this when I dig it up? And we're going to dig it out because we're going to dig it out to get in. Well, they can get it here, but we're going to dig the cell out. Like literally going to go across like that. And like that. I'm going to run this here. Not sure when, but I am going to. I need to dig this stuff out. Oh, well, that's getting a little bit too cold. Here is fine. Yeah, to look for more oxiferin seeds. Might find one or two more. Might. Ideally, eventually I want to get that all out. Okay. Look at that. I've never been so happy to see that green color in my life. Oh, this is interesting. Never even noticed that. There's a huge patch of really hot obsidian there. There's another one. Well, that's going to be another way to cool things down real fast. Just tap into some of this. Interesting. Sure what I'm going to do about that, but it certainly will balance out with some of the cold. I could see myself just cracking out pieces and let it flood in and cool itself. It means to get rid of it. Or dropping it down and all this into this water and just liquefying it and everything. Making like a hurricane happen down there of steam as it cools down. And we're slowly getting this oxifer or this other stuff online too. Just copy this over just so I know if there's any get found, it'll get planted. Okay. Finish getting our barrier done. Well, so far though, for water, because we're about to run out, is this brine here actually can be serviceable. How's my research going though? Very slowly. Because she's probably prioritized to cooking. Yeah. Searching has to be primary. Okay. Let's get that done. We can take this brine water and once it hits this reasonable temperature, right, then we can augment this differently by just sever off half of them. It doesn't work. So I'll sever off this. This can be the in, be the out, whatever. That should work. And we can capture this brine now instead of sending it this way. So I'm gonna take this out. And we're gonna go like this. It's down here. Just run it straight into that. And collect it. But we're gonna make the decision over when that happens by taking this out. That can get done fast. You have 40,000 food. Unbelievable. What a turnaround. What a game-saving turnaround. Sitting on 40,000 food. Okay, so now we're emptying this whole apparatus out and storing it because it's like it's actually too cold, but whatever. It'll all mix together. And then what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna hook this back up. But it's coming in, so we're gonna hook this back up right here. And I'll let this run until we can get the temperature in here kind of where we're happy. The temperature of this in here, I don't want it at 11 degrees. I want it maybe at more like 15 to 20. So we just micromanage this. Oh, here comes, now it's coming up at like 16, 17, yeah. There, that's basically what we had. Now what's coming in is very warm. But we'll take a little bit of it in. Store some heat. Because right now we're at 11. Let's try and get it up to 20. This is all fairly warm coming in now. You know, we'll watch this, look at it increase. We'll get it up to 20. I don't even mind it going higher than 20. Because this will even be whatever. I think it's maybe 25 is where I want it. I think that's good enough. Yeah, let's call it there. Okay, we're going to cut that off. So now we've got, and there's the research complete. So now we can get this going. This is a very, very much better plan. I think I'm going to build it right up here, actually. So they have to access it. So I do want it quite accessible, but maybe we just chop some of this out and build it in here. What did I do? I went with 4 of these. Is it a little excessive? I think we're going to deconstruct 2 of these. Okay. Then we're going to go in here and take this desalinator machine and put it here. The plumbing in. This is going to go, I think you do like this will work just fine. This can then be chopped. The output goes into the input. Be chopped. This can be chopped. We'll need power for this. I don't know what it takes, but we're going to find out. There. And we'll just go off that for a while because we can use that hot water to, for a while, just to start cooling, to start heating things up. Right? And it'll be a while before we can get this, and even when we're done with that, there's a lot of outside stuff we can use as well and start heating the outside if we have to. Then we can get them off mush bars soon. The thing is, this is not growing fast enough, but we are definitely growing faster at this. So priority-wise, Bubbles, you don't need to be cooking anymore, caring about it. You can still help out. Actually, Bubbles, you should be, like, we should say no to you. Nisbet, you're a no. I keep missing it. You're cooking. Turner, you're a no. Yeah. We'll just let Jean do that. Irrigation, yeah. That's why we got to get this online just in time. The priority. There we go. That's back online. And that's also spreading good temperature in here now because we get nice warm water in here. So we can even extend this plumbing line here right across. Just only help things. Right, so that's gonna, and it's gonna cool down a bit and stuff, but it's slowly, this is gonna get all warmed up. Now I'm just looking carefully if I missed any oxyfern seeds anywhere. They're like stuck. I don't think so. And it's still holding on. And like I say, we can always strike for the algae. We can always go after it if we felt we needed it. There it is there. We can actually get at it without touching the chlorine, and there's some coal there. Maybe we're going to wire that in as well. So we're going to dump down this chamber like that. Go like this. And we'll just come over at a, oops. First at a 4 level. Do like that. Okay. Now, they can't get in there anymore, though. This is the way I did this. So I made a vacuum out of this. So I think this, I don't want this like this, actually. I don't want this to be an access point. I should have removed this a long time ago. I think we're just going to do this. We're going to remove this. They shouldn't need this ladder. So we can take this out at some point. All right, so we are working through it fairly well. These things do suck up a lot of water, so we're going through it fairly fast. What's our temperature like? 30 degrees. $17. That's a pretty good mix. I think we're going to dump another load of it. I'm going to dump this till I hit 30. Because I also don't want this to stop producing. And right now it's flooded, right? Well, it's going, but we could broaden this out a bit. They wouldn't get scalded, so let's do this. A couple of them are getting wet. Oh, well. These are unreachable. That's okay. That's good enough. That's good enough. New printables. Okay, so... Oh, of course. Of course. First food delivered of the entire run on cycle 60 when I don't need it. Thank you. Oh, they did find an oxyfern seed. Okay, copy. Get all these done. What is this? Oh, it's unreachable because of this setup. Probably should move this. I don't like that they can't get to this one. Where did they? Oh, I guess they found them all digging up stuff. Wow. Oh, so that was a good idea what I did. Be doing that. So we need to rearrange this then. This needs to be more like, I don't like this being here. I think we're going to do it like this. Actually, maybe we'll do it right here. Okay, we'll have to quickly redo this. That's going to go like that. The power is going to go just straight like this. And we're going to tear this out real fast. All right, emergency job. You guys are doing great for food and everything. Come on, let's go. Oh, we're actually getting food rotting. Gonna have to do something about that. Yeah. So I think the recipe is pickled meal. How do you get that unlocked? Is it in here we do that? Yeah. Okay, meal license, pickled meal. It's less morale, but I don't care. Start doing that forever. I'm gonna turn these off for now. Yeah, both of these are off for now. Focus on that, because we're getting food rotting. That's not good. This has to be rejigged. They can run through here and down to here, so that's fine. So we don't care about this. This is all fine. But this would be better off if it was not here. Do like this for now. Let's get this going back online as fast as possible. This has to be a 90, 60. Okay. Power back on immediately. Disabled by this. There. Okay, that's back on. Then let's get this cracked out, this cracked out. We can just put our ladder back in so it looks good. Okay. You know, we have no seed. Yep. That's what I thought. Still, we found some. That was awesome. I can't believe I'm doing oxyfern setup. Oops, this can be a 9. Okay, I'll just finish this off, but I'm not going to prioritize it. Whenever it's ready, guys. Okay. And then consumables. We're going to get this on. We're going to turn this off. We're going to try and make as much of this meal lice as possible into the preserve stuff and go that route. Because this is ridiculous, it all rotting like this. And I assume that they'll take it into here, actually. So, get this to be a 9 for now. Because otherwise we're going to start having polluted oxygen all over the base. So amazingly enough, this is no, what is going on here? Cancel this for a moment. Okay, let's, no, yeah, I like it when I can see it. Does this have, it's awaiting the delivery on this. I don't know where that seed is, or if it's maybe not accessible, because it's not showing up on my thing. So, I guess it's not. It probably is somewhere that they can't get to it or something like that. Like it could be even in here. Whatever the case, they can't get to it. I forget how many for Unravenous it is of meal lice. I'm pretty sure in normal it was 4. I would have to assume it's 8. When you cook this pickled meal, it's the exact same. So I'm going to have to say that this is 14 and 19. So it's getting close because 5 times 8 would be 40. Assuming I need 40. But you know what? Let's do that. Let's put 40 in and see what happens. Put in the comments if you know, because the OniCalc site that was so awesome, I don't know what happened. I wish I had known the situation. I would have bought the site from them and run it myself. It was such a fantastic site, but it's down, and there's no good substitute that allows you to say, like the new one that everyone uses is garbage compared to the last one. But it's like you can't put the ravenous effect to them. So I guess you could say, well, just do it normal and double it. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'll have a look at it. So this is going to be 27 plus 15. That should be enough. That should be enough that they will can live off of the meal ice. If they would remember to fuel this thing. Is my coal out or anything? No, it's 6 tons. Here it comes. Okay. Let me try this. I'm going to cancel. Cancel. I'm amazed they found so many cancel. I don't know why this one keeps on acting like it's waiting for a delivery of a seed when it's not. Right? Because if you look, there's none available. So I'm just going to go copy on this one. Yeah. And then see if it gets full. I'll do another one. Does mean I got to keep on digging where I see buried objects. It might be, might be what I'm looking for. A lot of buried objects in here. This is where the trap is. This might be why there's the issue of getting it to. Missing this one here. I do it wherever the buried objects are. Dig them out. There's another one. There's some. Try this. There. Here. If it is 8, then I would need 48, though, to get another dupe, because I need to get another dupe in soon, too. Okay, what do we got going on here? Oh my god, did we overheat? I forgot all about this nonsense I was doing. Oh, oops. Oops. Yeah, got carried away with that. Now we're going to be getting too hot. That's okay. I think the coldness is all going to equalize everything out. So, so that's going to stop, but I actually need this to get out of here. So that's the wrong stop. We need to empty those pipes and let things stabilize again. Oopsie. So stop bringing this stuff in immediately. Yeah. That'll get things warmed up. It'll spread around. All this stuff is going to be fairly hot now. Oh, well, it's a very cold environment. Well, it's not that cold anymore, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. The heat will intermingle quite quickly. And a lot of this heat will just get up. Like, this is all still quite cold, so it'll pass its way through. No, I do have plans for how I'm going to do this. Yeah. But I think that we've done pretty good for today. And overall, so that's all emptied out now, which is fine. And let this sit like this. Yeah, that's fine. This heat will disperse slowly. It filters through the oxygen. Even this stuff, it'll slowly cool down. Anyways, there's lots of options for dealing with that, but I think that just adding heat to the base is good. And I'll just have to let it filter for a few cycles. We got a full tank of water here anyways, so not too worried about that. Gonna end the episode here. Doing a lot better than when we started, that's for sure. Have managed to really pull ourselves out of that deadly tailspin. I'm not ready to take a new dupe yet, quite yet. We are getting there. We can start to copy these over. Yeah, and this one will get done at some point. Why it's not getting done. But yeah, well, this will all sort itself out. Everything will be good. I have a plan on what I'm going to do for interacting this with this. Basically using one to cool and heat the other so that we end up having the exact same. Like this is too cold to turn into water because it'll break the pipes. So we're going to use this to basically cool this. But we're going to do it kind of in a mixing chamber here. We're going to put this into here, let this go in, and as soon as this is at a good temperature, pump it out and so on. So I'll design all that in the next episode. So hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and we will see you in the next one.